Okay, hi. I am here doing a ABG video. Okay, so here we have my patient. He is going to need an ABG blood sample for arterial blood gas, so I'm going to do that today. So I already have my supplies set up because I have another video. I said the same thing. We're just reusing it over and over again so we don't waste a bunch of kits. So when you get your kit, you're going to have your syringe needle. You're going to have a little cappy thing. I think, hold on, there's like a cork. There it is. Here's one. Okay. Here's a cork thing. I'm not using the cork thing, but we have a cork thing. There's a cork thing. You have an alcohol wipe, which I've been using, but alcohol wipe, and you're going to have a gauze. Oh, my gauze go. Gauze. You have a gauze and a Band-Aid. Right, so you're going to open your kit and get your supplies ready and settled. Open your Band-Aid, so when you need it, it's open. You're going to open your gauze, and you're going to put it right there on the patient, so it's there when you need it. Alrighty, so first thing, well, I guess we'll do an Allen test first, then put that there. And the first thing you want to do is talk to your patient and say, hi, I'm Jessica from Respiratory, and I'm here to take a blood sample for your oxygen blood levels. Most people are familiar with the concept that your arteries take your blood away and give oxygen, and your veins bring it back. So they pretty much, they understand that you're taking it from an artery because you're measuring oxygen, and the veins don't have any oxygen. So that's why you're using an artery. You're using the radial artery, which is on their in their wrist. It's the easiest one for both access and ease. You can use other ones, but this is the one we're going to go for. First, so after you explain all that to them, then you want to get their wrist on a towel here because it gets the right angle for all the stuff you're going to do. So have them just relax, and you'll be standing, not sitting. I'm sitting, but you'll be standing. Roll up a towel and put it underneath their wrist just like that. Perform an Allen test. The Allen test, basically you have an artery, you have the brachial, which runs through here, and then it bifurcates here, then you have two. The radial artery runs along the radial bone, radius, right, and comes out here, and then it arches, and then this turns to the ulnar, and the ulnar runs back up here again. So you have a nice circulation of blood here. So you do an Allen test to make sure that it's working, I guess. There's no problems with the veins. If there are problems, then the blood sample won't read or analyze correctly. So you want to make sure it works. So what you want to do that is you want to first, two hands, you want to palpate and find the pulse. This thing, this arm thing, actually comes with blood. It has a hand pump, so you can pump it and it actually creates a pulse, which I can feel right here, but I can't do this at the same time, so I won't be actually getting blood out of this thing. So, but it's pumping blood into it, so I'm feeling a pulse right now. So I found, this is the radial. So you put your fingers there. Find the ulnar. The ulnar one you can't feel, it's too deep, but it's basically just in the groove on the other side. So get your fingers there, right? And then push down with pressure and occlude both arteries. Now ask your patient to clench their fist into a ball and then release 3 times. And when they're doing at least 3 times, you'll see their wrist right here, not the wrist, their palm right there, turn white because there's no blood flow. After it turns nice and white, you're going to keep the pressure on the radial, but you're going to release the ulnar. And you're going to watch their palm turn pink again, which means blood is flowing through here. So they have, if this is blocked, this one works. So they have blood flow. So yeah, if they don't have blood flow, it doesn't, 3 to 5 seconds, I believe, up to 10 is okay. If that doesn't turn pink, then you try the other arm, and if that doesn't work, then you try a different artery. So there's that. This guy's good. So now we're going to do the actual puncture. We're going to take our gauze, put that there. We're going to prepare our needle. No, we're not. There we are. Sure, we'll do that. I guess that's the next step. Every lab has its own standard for how much blood they want. We're going to go with 2. So it's pre-heparinized, right? So we're going to kind of pull it down, and we're going to kind of squish it back up, and that's going to kind of move the heparin all over. It's red, because I've already drawn fake blood out of it when I had someone here to help me pump. But we're going to go with 2, so we're going to open our needle down to 2. So there's 2 right there. We don't need to actually draw blood because it's an artery, so it's pumping the blood. So we just open up, and it does all the work. So there's that. Okay, then we're going to take our alcohol, right, and we're going to wipe. We're going to wipe. We're going to do 20 seconds, lots of sterilization, lots. We're going to circular motion. This thing's dry and not working, but we're going to pretend. Okay, so after we've done that, Now that's prepped. Now we uncap our needle. Okay, hold it like a pencil. Bevel side up right here. That's the bevel, see, it's like a hole, and then if you turn it, that has no bevel. So you want bevel side up, okay? Use your other hand, going to, pump, pump, pump. Find the artery, find the pulse. Which I can't do this because my hand, okay, well, it doesn't work. But pretend this is where it's at. Usually it's right after the folds of the skin where your wrists are. I wonder if I can, yep, like there's like 3 folds maybe. It's between the second and third, but this guy's kind of hard to tell. There's 1, there's 2, and like the third one's kind of down here. So anyway, so that's a good guideline too. But you're using your fingers to palpate and feel a pulse, right? You can do 2 fingers, you can do 1, but you must always have 1 finger, use your middle finger kind of on the top, securing the artery and helping you guide where the pulse is, because you want to hit the artery, you don't want to miss it. So anyway, so bevel side up, get your fingers feeling the pulse, you're visualizing where the artery is, you're resting your hand in their wrist, that's backwards, you're putting your wrist in their hand to stabilize and kind of keep them from flinching, you know, and stuff like that. Kind of, it steadies you is what it does. So you have your hand there. You've mapped out where the artery is. You've got your fingers there. You're palpating, right? Your bevel set up. Okay, you're going to go in at 45-degree angle. Okay, so it's a little, there we go, 45. Okay, there you go, and you're going to go in. Right, you're going to feel the resistance, that's the artery, push it in, and then I'm in, we think, because I don't have blood flow, it's not filling. It would be filling up with blood if I were indeed in the artery, which I am, I did miss, but I can't tell because this is fake and there's no one there to pump. But it would just fill itself up, so once you hit it, you'll know you hit it because you see blood start to fill. You'll sit here and you'll wait, and you'll let it fill up to the desired amount, okay, and then when you get the desired amount, let go, take the gauze, put it over, and then pull out the same angle you went in, and push down. And hold it down for 5 minutes, at least 3 if there are no issues, like after you've checked their chart, which I forgot to mention, check their chart. If they have, like, you know, warfarin or Coumadin or heparin or whatever all those are, if they have that, then blood thinners, I mean, if they have not Coumadin, if they have blood thinners, then hold it longer. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm not focused. Okay, so here we go. It's full of blood, okay? When you're done, here's this red thing. That's the cork. So you would put, I'm not going to because once it's in, I can't get it back out. But you'd stick it in there, okay? And then that's where that would go. And then after you're, okay, done, you put your Band-Aid on. There you go. You would do this unscrewy thing, okay? You'd unscrew the whole needle top, and it goes in that thing, and that goes in the sharps. But we're not doing that because can't use my needle. So we're just going to pretend that that's there. So after you take it out, here's your sample. You take this lid thing. This is the lid. It's got the blue, right? Lid goes on top. And then you would kind of squeeze it up a little bit, push the plunger up, and get the blood up to the very top. Up too high, sorry. Up to the very top, and that gets all the air out. And then you kind of roll it, and that gets all the heparin in there to keep it from coagulating. Yep, and then you would take your label, which you filled out before. I forgot to mention, fill out your label before. Put your label on it, and then here is your biohazard bag, and you put it in this bag. You can actually get another bag. There's more bags in the room. Grab another bag, and then you take that down to the lab, and you say thank you, and anything else I can do for you, and that's how you do that. Okay, bye.